so they don't damage your furniture. NBC Action News and DIY, the Do-It-Yourself Network, team up to bring you Do-It-Yourself Kansas City.
We're starting today's show by saving you money by keeping your roof in tip-top shape. Our focus is on gutters, downspouts, and making sure there's proper drainage from your roof. Sharon emailed us after her husband did some damage that could cause bigger problems down the road. She writes, "My husband backed the car into the downspout. Can you show me how to replace it?" DIY licensed contractor Brad Staggs has some money-saving advice on fixing your downspout without hiring a handyman.
Sharon, I'd be glad to. I picked a nice hot day to do it too, so I'll work through the heat just for you. And I'm hoping that your downspout doesn't look quite as bad as ours here. It looks like it's been through some pretty rough times. But what we're going to do is take off this old downspout and show you how to put up a brand new one so that we get that water taken right away from the house. This actually has a couple of problems here. This wasn't even attached up at the top. It looks like it was at one point, but you know, it's seen better days. So move right down here to this strap. Great idea to wear leather gloves while you're doing this kind of work because this sheet metal can be very, very sharp. So I'm just going to pull that strap off, just like that. And this whole thing, yeah, it came down pretty easily. Best thing to do with this, we're done with it. All right, let's show you how to put up a brand new one. Well, here's our piece of downspout. This is a brand new piece here. Actually, these come in 10-foot lengths. And we cut this down. We cut it just a little bit longer than the old one. And the reason we did that, I'm going to hold it up here against the wall so you can see what I mean. It's going to be roughly in that spot right there. And it comes a lot closer to the ground than the old one did. And that's going to allow us to put an elbow down there and some flex tubing to direct the water away from the foundation. I'll show you that right now. Right here is our flex tubing. Okay, this goes at the very end of the gutter. And this, as you can see, will attach to that to our elbow that I'm going to show you in just a second. And we can divert this water any way we want to, so we can send it anywhere. And we can actually put some more flex hose here on the end of it and run it over into the neighbor's yard if we really wanted to. But this would go on last, okay? I'll set that aside. We're also going to need a couple of these elbows. Now, these are the elbows that will actually go to the top, or at the top of the downspout. And they fit together like this. There is a trick to this. When you put these together, you want to make sure that the one that's up, that's higher, that's on top, is actually going inside the one on the bottom. The reason for that is, let me just swap these for a second. You can see that if we had water running down this little elbow right here, it would simply come right out that seam. So you want to make sure that all your upper pieces flow into the lower pieces. All right, so now that we have that, this is going to go up on the top here, just like this, and I'm going to put it on our gutter. Swap this end around, and again, this is going inside, just like that. Okay, so now we have the upper portion of our downspout all put together. Now, you want to go ahead and rivet together your pieces, all of your joints. That's just going to give you a stronger bond. I'm not going to rivet these right now. I'm going to show you how to do that as the last step, and then you come back and do all of them at one time. Let me turn this around so I'm dealing with the bottom. All right, put this right behind me back here. And what I want to do is attach another elbow just like this. This is a slightly different type. As you can see, the profile is a little bit different. It's going to allow me to direct the water away to the left. Actually to the right as you're looking at it, to my left right here. And what I'm going to do is actually cut the end of this downspout right here so I can crimp it a little bit and get this inside that elbow. All right, so you do this like this, just like that. And I'm going to press those. This is where the leather gloves come in handy, just like this.
I'm sure that I can justify a full term for you.
Something is wrong in the city, and I think I can fix it.
We'd still need a player who gives the black middle class permission to vote against one of their own.
Stringer hasn't missed a step.
He's got all the corners he needs. This unit is about the bodies.
Now, independent with no support, got all the prime real estate, and we doing what exactly?
He's gonna have to come back, and you got to hold it down.
I ain't no businessman like you. I'm just a gangster, I suppose. And I want my corners.
stupid out of your ears and listen.